so this is Metroid Spooky Mission. It's an old-ish Zero Mission hack. Story is basically we are trying to save
Halloween.
There you go.
Because why not?
This tells you everything
There
you
we
need to
go.
know.
So our goal is to collect 3 spooks, which unlock the pumpkin. The order in which we do things, because it's Metroid, is going to be very different than intended. And just ignore some of these item names.
It's all inside jokes, really. Ying did all of the text, so there you go.
Oh, the South American man who masquerades as a Finn.
Okay.
So yeah, there were a few developers. Nathan on the account here is one of many who helped make this.
What part did you do?
I did the hell area.
Interesting.
So yeah, we'll be getting to that. But
Ignore this item name.
so we just got a few things to clean up at the start. We want to get a few ammo items. We want to get our basic starter packs, and then we're going to start going toward Crade's Beer Castle. So with this, we're basically set to go explore. There's one energy tank we pick up on the way. And that's our one E-tank for the entire run. There's nothing else conveniently placed along the path.
Heading onto a scary area.
We just ignore those guys.
Well, you do say saves are for the weak.
That is correct. So this part, depending on the enemy RNG, can either play nice or potentially kill me.
Also, anyone noticing the music, this was actually the first hack doing something with custom music, so the music is very, very unoptimized.
Good armor.
Yeah, we're going to ignore bad armor in this run. The good armor is basically just grabbing soup. It lets us move through beer, blood, and wine, according to the descriptions. That was close enough. If we get boss repellent, which is very useful, but not for... Well, we get the next one. Ridley gives us a message, and surprisingly, it's not that useful for Ridley. Really hoping to get
Oh,
another...
it tells you it hurts, Ridley.
It hurts.
Yeah,
It hurts.
game.
It hurts. Signed, Ridley.
Important distinction.
So I didn't get a super drop I wanted from those bugs. Getting supers in this area is... Thank you, Spider. It's very important.
I love the spiders.
That
do.
room was not very good.
They do like a little anger dance if you knock them off the wall.
Those spiders were not great positions. So I didn't get my super drop. I'm just going to refill it with this. No, not going to sell any souls today. And this is our first spook pack. So we've got 2 more to find.
The artifact theme port that uses way too many sound channels, but I tried it anyway.
There's a super drop. Those are some good super drops. Kraid himself will only drop this, so farming the supers off the claws is very important. There's a super door immediately exiting this area that we're not guaranteed a super from any of the space pirates we fight along the way, so getting some supers is pretty important there. And next up, we're going to be heading toward the digital recreation of hell, which Nathan, I believe, was your area.
That was my area. What's actually only half it's my area because I was taking too long to finish, so I had to have help.
Did you name it?
No. When I joined this, it was already being done, and I was like, can I join? And they said, yeah, they had 1 area open.
The rest is history.
And we're just going to keep ignoring those.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yes, please, go ahead.
All right, so we have $100 from Leno.
Hi, Leno.
Finally, it is time. The pumpkins will be slain, and not too soon since it's still August. Don't forget to skip the in-game cheats, because that's the only way to win. Also, I'm told world record or ban. Axios would understand. Can we replace Zero Metroid Rando with Fusion Rando? No? Oh well. Here's to empty Chozodia. Good luck, Mist.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us in spirit, Leno.
I wanted to have a falling into hell effect, so I added a huge tube at the beginning.
Classic.
Alright, that's our last super door. That's what we really needed the supers for. We gotta pick this up for a little bit later. Plasma is a bit. It's only used for furniture, so it's important to remember for later.
The pirates here were supposed to be a reference to getting plasma in Super. Didn't exactly happen how I'd planned it, but oh well.
Oh, I want that actually.
The music for this area is Death Mountain from Skyward Sword. Not Skyward Sword. God, I'm up there. 4 Swords.
Close enough.
I thought those were the same game.
I tried.
I mean, they're both Zelda.
So there's our second spook. We just have to look at it right now. Okay. This game is... There we go, that's better. I'll run with this. And hopefully this doesn't go.
Uh-huh.
You're fighting Skeletal Ridley here.
He's looking better than he ever has.
So, Ridley tells us that supers hurt, but you don't use supers on Ridley's.
You just burned him alive.
And we get our fast pants now in real hell.
And
This
the-
is a-
Yeah, real hell, the reference to Home Nag.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Now we can get out of here. Collect our spook. So Speed Booster is going to hopefully give us some little shortcuts throughout the rest of this run.
Number 2.
Also, jumping is bad.
Words to live by.
We fixed it in this version, but if you went down there in the contest version, you'd be stuck down there until you beat the boss.
Oh, so you added the option for cowardice?
Well, the original boss for this area was Mecha Ridley. It was switched around for this version, but a lot of people died and got really upset by it.
That sounds about right.
Typical hack-making process.
So the reason we end up going the route we do through here is we don't have to double back to any areas. We get what we need until this final area. It's slightly quicker to only do a partial and get the spook out of it for the moment. Okay, dude wants some screen time. So back to where we started.
You know, I didn't know we turned those into just shot blocks.
I didn't either for a long time. So the mansion has some of the more difficult Shine Sparks spots. One is going to be coming up right here. This is going to depend a lot on the enemy RNG here. Let's see which pack we'll get.
This is the largest area of the hack.
Oh, we made it through. That is the hardest one to get in this. Mostly just because the enemies don't normally cooperate. Wall jumping is literally impossible in this game.
Good RNG manipulation there.
Get poked by the Mario spark.
So, supposed to get a few extra items, but Speed Booster lets us skip some stuff.
This right here was totally intended to have Ice Beam here.
Yeah.
Now I realize you can just completely break it.
Yeah, it is much quicker to get Ice Beam later, so.
That's what MST does to hacks.
So, in Mecha cooperates, this will not last very long.
That was quick.
If he doesn't swipe, it's a little bit quicker, but yeah, Mecha's not much of a boss in this. Well, we got our last spook.
I think it was 15 missiles you needed to kill him if you didn't have supers at the time you got to him.
Thankfully, that's not a problem.
Yes, our spiny hat Booze. Mario Maker before it was a thing.
Yep. So for the moment, we're done here. We got our spook. We would just want to leave for the time being. We're coming back to this area to get our... It's a certain item we need to take care of Metroid's, but for now... We have some in-game trash and in-game genie cheats to get. Yeah, it's more than 0, it's fine. So we're going to take a brief detour into the pumpkin here, which is for some reason way up in the sky.
It's the giant space pumpkin.
It's the Great Pumpkin from Charlie Brown.
That was about what I was thinking.
It's the giant space pumpkin, source of all pumpkins.
Just think how much pie you could make with this.
Quite a bit.
So we need space jump to get screw attack. Oh, we can off jump, but it's quicker to just do space jump. Screw attack, every area in this pack is connected through the map rooms.
The
which
warp
gives us
system.
shortcuts back.
A brilliant idea. I cannot remember who thought of it. It was either one of or Glitch.
Could have thought about removing the map stations. So a couple of things I want to keep track of here is I want to specific enemy that has high super drops. I want to get my supers up. And make it through the maze.
Oh, one of these types of mazes.
Stumped a few people.
There we go. Spiny boos are pretty good for getting supers off.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this boss.
Yeah, so we got furniture polish a while ago. This was this intended use. And I keep stuttering because if I stay still, the boss will shoot lightning at me. It's not very happy. There we go.
Hey.
And that's the joy of plasma.
So we have web beam now. Just ignore. Don't look at that.
Please ignore the rather colorful description.
So with that, now we can deal with the Metroids. And hope for some decent RNG drops off of them. To help speed up the boss immediately following them.
Nice Zelda 1 remix.
This was actually suggested by me when me and one of were looking for music to use in this. I was, at the time, still working on the theme where I got the Death Mountain idea. And I came across this theme and I thought this would work well for the end, and one of agreed.
These These are some drops, all right.
So rather than just rip and fix the instruments like a lot of the music, one of just rewrote the entire theme from scratch. 'Cause I think this is like 15 measures in total.
All right, only one super versus.
The big man of the game.
Just gonna camp here because flies aren't super smart.
The Lagoon theme, by the way. One of the most unoptimized songs in the entire hack, because after it loops one time, the drums completely desync.
Actually, very important to keep a single missile, so you're not guaranteed to get any missile drops in this escape, and there is a single missile door, which
I've seen that before.
so time's coming up in just a second here, and time.
Hey.
So that was Spooky Mission's very good little entry into, if you're ever interested in playing hacks or games in general.
And we also
Spooky's a good
and we also have a sequel to this one.
Yes, it was a sequel recently submitted. But thank you very much. I guess we'll.
All right, let's give it up for MetroidMst with Metroid Spooky Mission.